Hey guys, so it's day 5 and as you know we're on the 30-day challenge, but I have been doing a lot of moving around, hanging out, kind of just enjoying life, and I'm in a really good mood, right? I'm in a good mood. That song, I wanna be with you. I was at home today and I was kind of just chilling out and I was like, all right, it is time to move, right? It's time to do some movement, get back into the routine. And lately I've been incorporating a little bit of weights into my practice. Not every day, but some days. And today, for day 5, I want to show you guys how to incorporate some light weights. It can be 3, 5, 6, 8 pound weights into your practice if that is something that you're looking to do. I have 7-pound weights here. Okay, these are the ones that I use when I am doing my yoga sculpt practices, my yoga with weight practice. And you don't want it, I don't know what you want to do, but maybe it's a good idea when you're starting out to use some light weights, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I tried this once with 10-pound weights and it just didn't work out, at least not yet, right? The intention with the weights is not to go super heavy. We just want to add a little bit of that resistance for the strength and the powerful, strong feeling aspect. Again, this is all optional if you want to. You don't have to practice like this, but this is something that I've definitely been adding into my practice over the last months, and I will eventually add this to what I offer as far as classes and stuff like that. So inhale to take your arms up. Exhale, and I like to move really slow. Step your left foot back. When you bring your hands down, grab your weights. Anytime you are using weights in your practice, move slow, like even slower than you move when you're practicing. So grab the weights, slowly bring them to your hips first. Then you come up into your lunge. This back knee can bend a little bit, and then you can decide what you want to do. You can come here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're just adding a little bit of resistance here, or you can take your arms up and overhead for 3, up, 2, up, 1. So we're gonna go 2 more, 4, and 5. Step up. 1 move at a time when you are using your weights. Always do both sides, so you can step the other leg back, grab your weights, bring them to your hips, adjust. You're not trying to move fast here. And then you can come here or here. 3, 4, 5, 3, 2. What's up with the counting? 1, right? I like to throw water on the mat when it's hot outside, just to keep the mat a little bit cool. All right, we're only doing 3. So we're gonna go push up, press up. I like to take my feet wide here just for some stability. You push up, and then once you're up, you don't need to try to go fast. You come up and you row. You do a push up, and then you row. Let's do just 1 more, just to show you. You push up, hands are on the weight, or you can bring your hands onto the mat. You row. Push up, and row. Do all of them in a little flow, just so you can see how you incorporate the weights into a flow. Right now we're just kind of isolating all of the moves just to show you guys about taking your weights into your chair pose. So let's say, oh, the mat is wet. Let's say you're in your down dog, you walk your feet to the top of the mat, right? Once you get there, get into your chair pose first. So let your hips sink down, the weight is back into your heels, then grab your weights. We are never moving fast when we have the weights. So it's like 1 step at a time. Grab the weights, bring them to your hips, make sure you're in your chair pose, hips sinking low, weight into the heels, and then you can bring your hands up. Your weights can come to the shoulders. Try to keep your chest lifted so that it's not too parallel to the mat, right? So your chest is lifted and you go for 5, 4, 3, up, 2, up, and 1. up. Or maybe, or maybe you're in your chair pose, you bring your weights to your hips and then you do a tricep. I think that's triceps, right? Yeah. Kick it back for 5 and you go slow and controlled. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Boom. Bring the weights back, stand up, and then you can put them down. But now I'm gonna put the 3 yoga sculpt exercises together in a little flow. That way you can see what it looks like and you can try it. So I'm gonna put everything into a flow. This will be a follow along portion. Maybe you grab, again, your 2-pound weights or your 1-pound weight or your 3 or 4, right? 8-pound weights is a lot. 10-pound weights, I tried it, I couldn't do it, maybe you can. But we're gonna do, oh my God, what a beautiful bird. Oh. Here we go, together, come on. Start at the top of the mat, inhale, reach your arms up, take a breath in as you reach your arms up and overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Grab your weights, bring your weights to your hips, sit back into your chair pose, the weight is into your heels. Bring your hands up, your weights are on your shoulders for 5, up, 4, 3, you could also come here, 2, and 1. Go slow, take the weights down. Step back into your plank pose. I'm only doing 2 here. This is for demo purposes. Plus I already did this. Okay, here we go. 1, push up. Oh wait, I forgot to take my feet wide. Row. 2, push up in a row. Downward dog. Now step 1 foot forward. Your hands are still on the weight here. Grab your weights first, bring them to your hips, and then you stand up. Adjust this back leg, maybe you bend it. We're here, or we're here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bring the weights back to your hips. Lean forward, put them down, step to the top, and then you can do that as many times as you like to get your little workout in. It's just yoga, movement, incorporating a little bit of weight, resistance, strength training. Let me know what you think if you try it. See you tomorrow.